And to be quite honest with you, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with Sue Bird.
Following the recent drop in WNBA viewership and growing concerns about fan interest, Sue Bird has once again found herself at the center of the conversation regarding Caitlin Clark. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Surprisingly, more than 83% of the people watching still haven't subscribed. It costs nothing, takes only a moment, and it truly helps support our work. So have you subscribed yet? If you have, thank you so much for your support. Now let's get back to the story.
We want. Instead, we're still getting bullshit on viewership.
Stephen A. Smith refused to stay silent as criticism toward Caitlin Clark continued to grow. He had supported her throughout the entire season and believed she deserved recognition for everything she brought to the game. As the debate intensified, the disagreement between him and Sue Bird quickly became a major talking point.
Stephen A. Smith talk about it. I've seen Shannon Sharpe talk about it. And that's what I just don't understand is they work for ESPN. So why are you hating on a product that ESPN
that they invest in?
Yeah, that's where these viewership numbers are coming. Yeah, it's a business you're in. It's not that they can't. And by the way, it's not that they can't be critical of certain things. They can have their opinions. But that's where I don't understand.
Sue Bird challenged Stephen A. Smith after he argued that WNBA viewership had declined and that the finals weren't generating the same excitement. She believed those comments painted an unfair picture of the league. Bird insisted the WNBA's value extended well beyond the popularity of any single player.
So to talk about the attendance and says basically that Caitlin had the highest attendance in the playoffs, which Caitlin Clark played her first 2 rounds in Connecticut, which only holds roughly 10,000, and they got swept, so they never made it back to Cambridge in Indiana to play a home game. So they absolutely...
Although Stephen A. Smith works for ESPN, he continued expressing his honest opinion about the league's current situation. He argued that Caitlin Clark's absence had affected ratings and fan interest. While some arenas remained full, many pointed to lower ticket prices as evidence that demand wasn't as strong without Clark.
Center in Minnesota, selling for as low as $10.
Sue Bird, one of the biggest names in WNBA history, found herself at the center of a growing controversy. Reports suggested she pushed back against claims connecting Clark's absence to lower ratings and ticket sales. Many fans were surprised because Bird had previously acknowledged Clark's enormous impact on women's basketball.
There is a Caitlin Clark effect on all of basketball and especially on women's basketball ratings. Kudos to her. She has elevated an entire sport.
Bird argued that focusing too heavily on Caitlin Clark overlooked the years of hard work invested by players across the league. She also criticized Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith for repeatedly crediting Clark as the main reason behind the WNBA's recent surge in popularity. Bird maintained that lasting success should come from the league as a whole, not from one superstar alone.
Stephen A. and with Shannon, there's an aspect of them defending their stances on her. We were right about Caitlin and this is our defense. And I still think there's something twisted there because nobody ever said that Caitlin wasn't going to be a marketing gem, a unit.
Despite the ongoing debate, many believe the numbers spoke for themselves. Caitlin Clark's incredible college career created unmatched excitement that many expected to continue into the WNBA playoffs. Once she was no longer in the postseason, the league faced a difficult challenge in keeping fans equally engaged and maintaining that same level of energy.
You guys take a look at the stands. All the seats, even the courtside seats, are empty.
To help boost attendance, the WNBA saw noticeably lower ticket prices during several playoff games. Many fans viewed this as a sign that demand had softened without Clark on the court, although arenas still looked full. Critics argued that reduced prices helped maintain attendance rather than reflecting the same level of fan interest.
Games, they're full. It looks full in Vegas. It looks full every single place that you go. TD Garden sold out when Caitlin wasn't playing there for a regular season.
Viewership numbers fueled even more discussion about Clark's impact on the league. Without the excitement she consistently generated, many believed the WNBA struggled to attract casual fans. Bird had previously praised Clark's influence, making her recent comments appear to some as an effort to protect the league's overall image.
Clark, come into the WNBA and do what she's doing right now. Immediately,
Toward Caitlin Clark's rapid rise has made her one of the most talked about athletes in women's basketball. While many celebrate her success, others question the amount of attention she receives. WNBA legend Sheryl Swoopes has also shared opinions that have added to the ongoing debate surrounding Clark's growing influence.
Around and want to watch the others. A rising tide lifts all boats, which is what we were saying, both Shannon Sharpe and myself, when we addressed that issue. Why would you say a quote like that? We work for ESPN? So I'm supposed to turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to the facts?
Supporters argue that players like Caitlin Clark help bring new audiences to the WNBA, although the league has made important progress in recent years. Attracting consistent national attention remains a challenge. Clark's unique combination of talent, confidence, and star power has drawn in many viewers who previously didn't follow women's basketball. Dr. 12. Caitlin Clark's ability to attract casual fans created a level of excitement the league has struggled to replace. Since her absence, the WNBA has searched for ways to maintain that momentum and keep viewers engaged. Meanwhile, Clark has remained focused on her game, despite the growing attention and criticism surrounding her success.
Now that Caitlin is out. And is that somewhat factually accurate? Yes. It's not accurate. Viewership numbers with Caitlin Clark are astronomical. She is a big draw.
Although Clark has helped bring new fans to women's basketball, she continues to face criticism from some corners. Supporters argue that much of the backlash ignores the positive impact she has made on the league. Through it all, Clark has continued performing at a high level while keeping her attention on basketball.
That Caitlin Clark had on this team, this league, this sport. Nah, it doesn't.
Some observers believe successful female athletes often face greater scrutiny as their popularity grows. Clark's supporters compare her potential influence to transformational stars who elevated their sports. Sue Bird, however, has continued emphasizing that the WNBA's long-term future should be built on the strength of the entire league rather than one player.
Regardless of whatever noise has been out there. So when you show that you're able to perform in the face of adversity, to me, that is the true testament to great.
Many believe the WNBA has found it difficult to maintain the same level of excitement without Caitlin Clark in the playoffs. Lower ticket prices sparked further debate about fan demand and overall interest. Critics argued the league was trying to preserve attendance while insisting its success extends beyond any single athlete.
Eliminated from the playoffs, the attendance dropped. Right. The ratings drop. If the WNBA is more, it is, and I get it. Why?
Attendance and television. Ratings became central topics as people debated Clark's influence on the WNBA. Many agreed the league must continue finding new ways to keep fans engaged, regardless of who is playing. The conversation also highlighted the challenge of balancing individual star power with the league's collective identity.
Fighting tooth and nail the entire season, not wanting it to be this way because other people weren't getting flowers, or she was getting too much attention, or she gets a special whistle, or I'm gonna check her off the ball here.
Supporters believe Caitlin Clark has been a tremendous positive force for the WNBA. Her popularity has introduced millions of new fans to women's basketball while increasing national attention. Many credit her with creating excitement that the league had rarely experienced before.
Curry type of adjustment.
No, Caitlin is tough. She's as good as advertised. I mean, in the WNBA, like, they said she's struggling and stuff like that, right? She had 20 points in her debut, 10 turnovers, but like, I mean, if you have 20 points in your debut and that's a bad game, then like...
That's considered a bad game. That's heavy, bro.
What does a good game look like? You know what I'm saying? So playing against Caitlin Clark, like, she's really that dude.
I feel like the pressure on her is on some LeBron drafted into the NBA type of pressure. Like, the pressure is definitely the pressure is there. Like, even if she do one wrong thing.
As time passes, many hope Clark's contributions will receive even broader recognition throughout the sport. Her impact has sparked important conversations about the WNBA's future and its continued growth. Whether discussing fans, players, or commentators, the debate has reinforced just how influential Clark has become in women's basketball.